Here you are.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah.
Keep in mind
I
I
have.
monitor the Twitch as well. You're fine.
Oh, my bad. I also wanted to say I may have to go on multiple occasions today because I have to be a house agent.
Hmm.
Is the music always this dramatic?
I don't know.
Yes.
Sorry, I never have. I always have my music mute.
Oh,
Boy, do you know what happened after you left when we were in the middle of battle?
you're in the
No.
middle of battle?
Unfortunately, I was pulled away.
I think when the recap is over, you'll know soon. Why are you laughing? Are you laughing at my pain?
Yeah, but it's going. It's going. I see it at 10%. It's gonna get to 100 very soon.
Welcome aboard, Venom.
Like- Okay, first off, I don't I can't
We're just
stop
about to
easily laughing
start.
now because I meant it as a joke, but now I can't stop. Too good.
People, I would like to remind you that we are live.
Hi,
Yes.
stream. How are you doing?
Good
Top of the bar to ya.
greetings on stream. These glorious days.
You. How is everyone doing today?
We live yet another day.
Yes.
Wanting to
The
end
DM has
existence.
the DM has tried killing us once, but he failed to do so. So he
Do
has
not
come up with
antagonize
these
dice,
new plans.
dice gods. They tend to be very vengeful.
He has
Yeah,
agendas.
he's not a vengeful dice god. He's a very sweet and loving one.
Shitty eye, shitty
Aww.
eye.
So, shall we just jump right into it?
If anybody wants to give a recap of what some people might have missed last time.
I'll do it since I
Right.
haven't done it yet.
I pass it over to who hasn't done recap.
Did you guys not so
I did
Am
recap. I did recap last
am I
time.
not am I too quiet?
Oh no, we hear you.
Perfectly good. You sound.
We are coming through fine to you, chat too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That
So
is the most
uh
important. Yes.
last time we had left camp and we were making our way to this small lake where Seamus and Koi and Nim had seen a bunch of bodies there, and we were going to look for the god flesh. On the way to the swamps, where we were told some god flesh was likely, but they suspected that there was some in this lake as well. So we arrived, and on the way there, we found a trail of blood. And we followed the trail of blood, and it just suddenly stopped in a pile, and there were no other footprints. And we all just stared at the pile of blood like idiots, wondering, oh, how can they just vanish? There's no bodies. Where did they go? Well, apparently they can jump really high because the monster was in the trees above us. And a giant battle ensued. Tenny almost died. Seamus almost died. And Seamus got a lot of taint, and now he's a sparkly vampire. Kidding. He has some interesting powers now, and but in the end, we did defeat the ginormous six-headed creature, and now we're in camp, um, trying to rest. Yeah. Oh, and everyone thinks I have a crush on him because suddenly he has muscles and nobody believes me. So that's the recap.
I also did an amazing prayer to our reptilian overlord.
It was a prayer. That's a fact.
A loud one at that.
That's-
It was
That'd be true.
definite. It was a prayer. Yeah, it was a prayer.
I think we just lost Koi.
What? No, I'm still here.
There you are. Your name disappeared for a sec.
But as you are going to take a rest, you see at different intervals tainted creatures comes dragging with bodies and submerge them into the water at different times.
Not good.
What do you think they're planning?
I don't know, but I do think that we need to get rid of that water ASAP.
Aye.
Quietly puts hands together. What if, and hear me out, since gods can't really interact, well, should not interact with the mortal realm, what if they are trying to build a body for the god so it has an avatar on this plane to cause all the chaos it wants to?
Since when do you
I
know
don't
so
think
much
that's a
about God?
bad idea. At least it seems.
Yeah, that is a good question.
Did your patron tell you that?
What? What are you guys talking about? I don't know what you guys are talking about. Sips water.
Have you been following Seamus to go pray at temple or something?
No. No.
Trust me, if he was, I'd see him there.
You would see me there, yes, indeed.
I'd probably be kicked out roughly 5 minutes in.
I would not be
mean,
kicked in 5 minutes in. Well, that's the last time you ever get a compliment from me, Dice God. Yes, no.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
I heard that cough. I heard someone cough who coughed.
That was Seamus coughing. Because he's
Oh.
sick.
Okay.
We may we did have our eagle guardian talk about possibly giving us a blessing of some nature that we might be able to purify this water. But I honestly think at this point, considering that they're just going to make dead soup with it, it may be better for us to deal with the god flesh before we do, unless someone has any spell or way to get rid of water.
Puts hands together again. What if instead of Seamus using his fire, well, instead of him using his divine power to shape it into fire, he shapes it into water. And then, because water spreads really fast, you put it like a droplet and then boop, and then it clears the water, although it
Hello,
could
Cucumbeats.
not
Thank you for
work,
the
it
follow.
could, it's a shot.
I have a way to create and destroy water koi.
Yeah, but you could shape it with your holy magic, like how you do it with the fire.
I think a way to actually just use water as a weapon. So that
Yeah,
sounds
like-
like to me.
Like,
That sounds very advanced.
I mean, you can do it with fire. You can shape your whole magic with fire. Why don't you think you can do it with water?
As I said, it's a very advanced spell if I can do it. And I'm still technically learning.
Think of it like this: when you do your fire, you do it. You envision. You know what? The more I say something, the more it may. You know what? I'm not gonna say anymore. But you can do it. It shouldn't really be. If you're shaping your magic, it shouldn't be that hard. It's just
Boy,
instead of.
boy, boy.
Mhm.
Wouldn't he know more about how to use his magic than you? He is the magic user.
Shrugs. Okay.
Magic man.
Dude,
I thought it would just be as simple as that because again, he always shapes it as fire. So
he shoots
maybe if you.
lightning out of his hands one time. Suddenly, he is the expert.
I don't. It wasn't lightning. It was.
Hey, you told me
Ah.
it was lightning. You told me it was lightning.
I mean, yeah, it was totally like it was. I honestly, Teddy, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
It. I don't know. It should be like. Okay. You know how you can you shoot blasts out of your hand, Tanny?
Yes.
All right. Uh, can you shape it and flavor it into whatever you want or think, or is it just always gonna be a beam of light from the moon?
I can't really shape it, sadly.
Have
Just
you
kind
ever
of,
thought of trying to shape it?
you know, I assume you were just kind of like, did someone teach you how to use your magic, or did it just happen?
So, anyways, about the this water, how are we gonna deal with it then? Because it's becoming a problem.
Well, if Seamus can really destroy water, I just, I would suggest that we get a good night's sleep. Have Seamus prepare such such a spell, and then we deal with it when we are rested and not coughing up blood.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think anyone's making any sense right now. Right now is not a good time to make like, weird ideas and plans. We just need to rest as best we can.
I am fine with that.
Right. And God, if you want, in the morning, I can teach you how to do a proper prayer to your crocodile god.
Our crocodile god.
Sorry, our crocodile god. And Tenny, you may feel free to join us for morning prayer. First, you want to at least talk to your mother about what all that's happened.
Me?
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you guys are
entirely
still
up to
weird.
you.
Mm, yeah, I can do that.
It's entirely up to you, though.
Mm-hmm.
I would be happy to take lessons in how to pray. I'm not. I don't think you have all noticed, but I'm not the most eloquent and subtle person.
You're a noob. It's fine.
Okay, that's what makes you fun.
Well, I
Hi.
think it's the sincerity that really sells it.
Yeah,
Well,
let's
then there
turn
should be no
in,
problem.
guys.
But
Let's
anywho,
do Seamus. Seamus, was that really necessary? And what's a noob?
Noob. I said noob. What on earth is a noob?
I thought I heard noob. That's why I was asking you.
Um, that's
Guys,
sick, okay.
I think you guys are a little too innocent to know what a noob is.
Looks, looks. Well, I'm interested now.
Mm. Yeah.
What is it?
Good night.
No- You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Good night. I'll take first watch. You all can sleep.
Yeah, I'll try.
I also have Nim here, so it's perfectly fine.
Fantastic. I will go to
Look,
sleep now.
looks to Nim. I guess it's just you and me today. Hey,
I'm going to tell you now. That thing is creepy. I don't like it.
what, the lake? Of course it's creepy. Mm.
Do you think with all the decomposing bodies that the fat from the different bodies have floated to the top, making the whole cesspool into some kind of flammable soup?
Uh, with how many bodies they are, I don't think so. And last time we checked, there were some new bodies and some old bodies. So, could mean that, you know, it's gonna it's gonna nullify each other. So, instead of it being flammable, it somehow balances it out.
The fat would be too diluted to catch flame.
Mm, mm, mm.
I don't like
Another
this.
another thing could be that what if this is how, the corruption spreads? They bring it to an area, they put all the bodies there, and once it's ready, it somehow spreads through the whole land, converting it into another area for the corruption. And if that's the case, wouldn't it would mean that there could be many more spots that we have to clear out for the land to go back to normal.
Hmm.
Obviously, these are all just hypothetical thoughts, but one problem at a time.
The only other solution I could see
Roll
is
me perception
possible.
rolls
Okay.
and stealth rolls.
All right.
You're
I'm
trying to
gonna
stay
roll it.
hidden.
Yeah.
Notice.
Ooh, ooh.
I see all.
I wish I.
But I kind of am more likely to step on a stick right now.
No. The duality of a person.
Like that?
Oh, no.
Sure.
Oh no.
You see, has Nim, you accidentally step on something that makes you yelp just for a second out of surprise and hurt. And then you see two of the mangy creatures moving towards your camp area, but stops just outside of it, looking a mixture of sniffing, trying to taste and smell the air. It doesn't seem to be able to do anything or catch any scent.
I hold Nim close, have a spear ready, and put a hand over her mouth just in case. And just watch with bated breath to see if they're gonna do anything or come close.
And suddenly you see them, as they do this, they just collapse to the ground.
Mm. I let go of Nim's mouth, put put my finger to my lips, and then motion to the collapsed corpse on the ground. I do a question mark, like, hmm? Well, not a question mark, like a gesture of confusion.
A raised eyebrow.
Nim would be getting her bow ready. Still looking for Ghost. Looking even more worried if he is not freely available. And if possible, quietly move a bit closer, perhaps to the square here. Oh, ready? Would you like me to roll perception?
Yes.
Copy that. One moment, please. 15.
You. Can you repeat again what you're looking for exactly in this case?
I suppose Nim is looking for if they are injured or if they are asleep.
They seems to be sleeping. Which is weird since they're not, truly alive creatures. Why do they need to sleep? And then you see a faint, sparkly dust in the air.
Nim?
I'm gonna cover my mouth if Nim points out that. No, I'm not getting knocked out again.
Nim would back up and whisper to Koi. There's something in the air. I can't tell if it's Limos again or something else.
Well, it seems to have knocked them out, which is a good thing. But it could give us some time to move while these things are asleep.
Do you want to wake the others and make a break for it? Or do you truly want to try to fix this lake?
I would say we could come back in the morning, but right now being so close to it could potentially bring a threat because if one slight wrong move happens, then we are already in trouble. So I would say let's not leave the area, but let's move somewhere where it's more quieter and safer. But ultimately, this is up to you. Do you think we can handle another watch without anyone getting caught or drawing attention to us?
I'd rather you guys heal up as much as possible.
Mm, nods. All right, I'll go wake up the others.
Tell them to be quiet.
All right. First person. I put my hand gently on God's mouth so he won't make a noise before shaking him up to wake up. Just,
I'm
just
I'm just my own for my own stuff. Okay. Um, I Guts slightly makes a slight grab for your arm as if he's going to use you as a teddy bear again.
oh no.
But you wake you wake Gut.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
I put
My
like a
time.
I put still having my hand over his mouth. I put a hand to my mouth like shh, the quiet gesture, and then using as best as possible gestures to say we're moving to a safer area
He
before going
shrugs,
to.
and then follows your lead.
Then I wake up Seamus doing the same thing, mouth hand over mouth, and then like not too hard to stop him from breathing, then lightly shaking him awake. I do the whole shush thing,
That
and
gives you
then
glare.
I do a whole thing of keep quiet, points to the sleeping dogs, and then with gestures, I would say we're moving to a safer area before moving my hand away from your mouth, and then slowly turn to Teddy and start and looks for a moment like he's gonna do it, then stops and starts thinking, how is he gonna do it without giving her a fright? So he's gonna still
Maybe
doing the
ask them to
same.
do it.
Looks to Niv, who I think is busy keeping watch. I'm
Stop
gonna
messing
give
around. Get Seamus to do it if you must.
Why me?
gives him a shush. I'm gonna wait. Okay, and then I'm gonna lightly nudge Tanny awake, but have my hand ready to keep her quiet if she wakes up loudly. And lightly shake Tanny.
Tenny just like jolts, eyes wide, intense, but she doesn't yell. You could tell she wasn't really sleeping much.
Oh, perfect. At least you did it. Alright, then Koi's gonna do the whole keep quiet, points to the creatures that are sleeping, and then with gestures say we're moving to a safer area. And once everyone's awake and everyone has gathered the stuff, gives Nim a thumbs up, and then with gestures say we're moving now. And we move.
You should roll a sneak.
Wait, we have to roll a sneak. Dang.
Yeah, you have to roll to sneak away.
Oh shit.
No. Well,
I would like to
Oh,
propose a idea, if I may,
all
that
right.
given the fact that we are trying to leave the situation, we are aware of the situation, we are sound awake and possibly adrenaline fueled. She stubs her toe, and one of these two goofballs makes a dexterity save to try to cover her mouth.
I was actually going to suggest that basically to silence her before she gives off another yelp.
All right. Who has the best dex in the group?
I
Fine,
mean,
I'll
not
do
gonna
it.
brag, but I'm not gonna be that jerk.
I
Seamus.
I'll
have
do it
two,
if nobody
I have
wants.
2 to dex. I have 2 to dex. I just want to make sure we use the person who has the second highest dex.
Well,
Looks
I
I'm
to
have a
nim.
+2.
Yeah, you
I
guys
have
do it.
+3.
All right, I'll do it.
Listen, God
You
has
know
a
what? No,
+5. I don't want to hear it.
you know what? You know what? That's fair. You know what? Seamus, do it. This is. I would do it, but you know what? You seem like more nimble, so get to it.
So wait, what am I rolling? Exactly?
Dex save.
Dex save.
Or dex check, really, that doesn't matter much. Oh no, Koi.
Well, who's gonna catch you?
God,
Oh, you know what?
make the
As long as
pretty man shut
everyone,
up.
as long as everyone else is fine, I'm perfectly fine with holding the line.
Not great.
Hmm. Well,
God,
Don't
Oh, get
move
ready for a fight.
nearly
God, don't
fast
fair
enough.
me. God, don't
Because
yeah,
fail
we
me.
almost,
I fall on my face, and then you put your arms out.
Sorry.
oh, oh no! I had advantage on dexterity saving throws.
You idiot!
I'm sorry. Well, it's too late already. It's too late to take it back. Hmm.
God, you
And
managed to silence Koi or stabilize him as he was about to slip on a mixture of loose branches and leaves. But Tenny, my dear, sweet little summer child.
How dare he use my own line against us?
You you slip, you fall, and you give a pained yelp as a rock digs into your spine.
Yikes.
You
Ouch.
take
was
2 damage.
Christ. I haven't healed yet.
And I don't have any spells.
Would she have healed prior to taking this damage?
No,
No, it's
because
never
you
healed.
did not did not have not had a fulfilling long rest.
Yep.
Right now you're moving places, but it's not an interrupted long rest
Would
because you
this
can.
count as a short rest?
No.
No, I don't think it has been like 4 hours.
Okay.
A short rest is an hour, Koi.
Oh, then my bad.
Can I use a hit dice?
You can choose to use a hit die to have healed.
1d8.
Remember, it's 1d10. I use
For you, it's a
updated.
1d10.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Alright.
Plus your con
3 times what you
modifier.
lost.
Plus my con modifier,
Yeah.
which is 2.
So that's an 8.
So 8 total.
So I'm up to 15. Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Okay. A little less worried about that. And now,
Nim, you see the creature stir for a moment, but then go still again. You do also hear something else moving about, but you can't see them at this point.
guys, where are we going?
I'll pick up Tanny and then carry her.
You do not pick me up, sir.
Put her down. I'm gonna put her down.
You guys have three options. There's the bushes down here in the bottom right, the bushes in the bottom left, or the scattered bushes up in the upper left.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'd like the bushes that are really close together, so that's easier. Also, the tree. The tree can help us.
But
Or
that puts us
those.
really close to the lake.
And that's
Mm-mm.
closer to the lake.
So what are we thinking? Scattered.
Honestly, you were already in the safest spot.
No,
Huh.
out.
Us moving, I think, is not the best idea, but
I think here would be a good place.
No,
Oh,
out.
DM. Can we move out of the area?
You will be able to, but then we'll be switching up to world map.
Yeah,
That's
that
fine.
works.
And you will also be needing to take a longer trek, which will interrupt your long rest.
mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair because we will end up taking a long rest once we get to a safer area. So yeah, works. We'll take the penalty.
If that's what you guys want to do.
Want to make sure that we are for sure in a good location so we can recover with little to no interruption. Because as we saw, we were hanging around and more of those creepy things showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And
As you
mm-mm.
leave the area and you go a good distance away and hide in a mixture, in between a mixture of bushes and trees, you settle down. But you had to walk for like an hour in the dead of night.
Perfectly fine.
That's how you're looking at it.
Once once we have settled, we would like to take a long rest. Does anyone have any objections to this?
I love to sleep.
Sweet, no objections.
As you lay down to rest again, who is taking next watch?
I'll do it.
Wait, does the watch order reset or does it
Yes,
just
the watch order
oh,
kind of resets. But I'm
I'll,
sure you don't want to stay up because you have been up for like almost 4 hours now, Koi.
Yeah, you should go to sleep.
like
okay.
yeah. Okay, fine. I'll go take a nap. I'll go sleep.
Okay, then I'll see with God. You guys stay and sleep.
Everything seems to be gentle from this moment off during the night. That there seems to be no disturbances or anything of that to be reported.
During most of my watch, I will be looking around, but also cleaning um, people's equipment, and specifically salvaging whatever rations we can that's not covered in ichor. Just for flavor, that's what I am doing.
Hmm.
Just have a question, but I can like change my spells after a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Yes, because you're a cleric, you can change which spells are memorized, so you can cast them during the day. Because you have access to all the spells so to speak, from your casting tree.
Specifically, you would have changed them before you went to sleep.
No, you would actually change them at his morning prayer, so to speak. Is where you would change them.
What's it?
Because you have to remember, he's like literally asking the deity. It's like, sub god, I'm praying to you right now as part of my daily ritual. Can I has these spells instead of these? Thank you. Kind of deal.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking like modern times.
Why is my spells? Why is my
Like
favorite
right
class standard? It's fine.
Also, do you have like a spell focus? Because I don't think that was something talked about. Like that. That
Probably
was.
like a holy symbol or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm asking if I have like a holy symbol around my neck to help.
I would think most likely because we're
Yeah,
in
I
that
would
time.
say you have a talisman or something of that kin to the goddess you pray to.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to make sure that was part of my character.
All right. No problem.
Are you cleaning because you're nervous, Gut, or just something to keep your mind busy?
I'm cleaning because things went awry, and so I'm trying to be useful because that is what I do. I mean, if something bad happens, I just be useful. This is what I do.
Okay.
It is makes everything better. Makes everything better. But how are you doing? Everything's fine on my end. As he's frantically trying to clean in just horrifying in flesh and ichor off of his backpack and whatnot.
I have character like I can change one of my spells to purify food and drink.
Even if you had, he still would be doing this. But that's good for us to know because you can save his rations. That'll make him happy. But anywho,
Well, also, if they have the ability to purify essentially drink water, maybe that could help the lake issue.
possibly.
So, Paz, this question for you: can I change detect poison and disease to purify food and drink?
I guess so. That would be possible.
Okay.
I wonder where Ghost is.
But as you're practically cleaning all of that, your watch comes to an end. Got
Mm-hmm.
who do you wait to take the next shift?
Um, I'll probably wake Tendy because elf. Um,
Okay.
I'll just go over and wake her as gently as I can, but definitely the more time she takes, the more It reverts to just shaking.
I think I wake up pretty quickly.
Fantastic.
Everything good?
Yes, everything's good. Do you have does any of your equipment need cleaning?
Just my cloak, but it's cold, so I'll keep wearing it for now.
Suit yourself. That is that is wonderful. I'm going to go over there and try and sleep. Gut just sits down and he closes his eyes.
Is Nim sleeping?
No.
I walk over to you. Why don't you sleep?
Yes.
'Cause
Gotta make sure everyone's okay.
I mean, like I'm doing watch now.
Oh dear.
Like, don't you need to like meditate or something?
Mhm.
You do not have any spells?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Besides, I would much rather you have another pair of eyes with you when I meditate.
Okay. I like take out my drum and I just hold it in my hands. I don't play it, I just hold it.
You use it to focus through.
Like I'm using it as like a I really want to play it. Like I really, really want to play it. It's like a comforting thing, but I can't because we're trying not to be seen. So
Or
I'm just
heard.
holding it. Yeah, heard or seen. Yeah, so I'm just holding it while I stare out into the darkness.
Roll me a perception with advantage. There.
Wow. My rolls today are just
Oof.
mwah.
Rolls are not rolling in your favor today, it seems.
Get them out now, before battle.
If battle.
Yeah.
You didn't need to roll again, right?
Paranoia begins to set in.
But you did roll. You see a familiar figure walking towards where you guys are camping.
Who's
Is
it?
it two claps or four paws?
4 paws and a big toothy smile.
You sure took your sweet time getting back here.
He just looks at you, squints, lifts its head and gives like a and walks into the bushes around you.
Some friend he is.
I'd rather he be close and him far. Have you ever had any pets?
Have I had pets before?
Yeah.
Not really.
You know, pets in the dream? That sounds weird.
Mm. Uh, I mean, there's pets in people's dreams.
Okay, that makes sense.
They're not my pets. So
Mm.
I
Any
haven't. I haven't had a pet. No. But is he your pet? I don't think he's your pet.
he's
He's a
more
guardian. Actually, I don't think I know that. No. No, I don't know.
more companion. Which is my follow-up question. Did you have any companions?
Like him? Or like a friend?
Sure.
What do you mean, sure? That wasn't a yes or no question.
Friend sounds a lot closer to what I'm asking for. That's why I said sure to that.
Oh, okay. I had friends. I thought, anyway. And they turned out to not be friends. So, no. Yeah, no.
So, are we like your first friends?
I don't think we're friends.
Okay.
You're like my, like I'm like working for you guys. I think that makes me your friend.
Mm, I don't understand how you're working for us because it was the goddess who sent you to come help us, not work with us, or rather work for us.
Yeah, like hired help.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, like once the job is done, I'll go away.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the goddess would give you a choice.
Well, I mean, she didn't really give me a choice to help you. She was like, "Hey, you're gonna help these people." And I was like, I mean, I guess I could have said no, but I
That's
don't
a good
see,
question.
but I
Why
don't see
didn't you
why
say
I would
no?
have. I don't know. I mean, if mom wants me to do something, I'm gonna do it
So you just do whatever the goddess tells you to do?
because she's my mother. It's not like
I
you
don't
don't
listen
don't
to my mother all the time
you don't listen to your mother. Why?
because,
Don't you love your mother?
of course, I do. That doesn't mean I take her word as law.
Well, I guess she's a regular mom and not a goddess, so.
Even if my mother was a goddess, I still would take everything she says as law. I got questions. I gotta know.
Look, in my experience, the few times that I have gone against my mother
Mhm.
have gone poorly for me. Not because she's punished me, but because I learned that there are reasons she told me not to do those things.
Mhm.
Like, try to go into the nightmare realm. Or,
This is
just
the
like.
first time you hear of that, Nim.
I suppose that there's a place for good dreams and there's a place for bad dreams.
Oh, you haven't heard of that before?
No, but I do know what a bad dream feels like, and I do know what a good dream feels like. And if you were in the realm of dreams, of course she wouldn't want you to go where the bad dreams are because, well, bad dreams are filled with bad stuff. And you can get hurt, or maybe it's not something that you're supposed to deal with.
But, like, no, you're curious,
Don't get me wrong, I am very curious.
right?
But I've had my fair share of nightmares. I don't want to know anyone else's.
Well, I don't know. I grew up in a perfect place. sometimes you just want to explore, see what the big deal is, find out for yourself. I mean, I was wrong to do so, but that's what I felt at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned my lesson. I didn't even get that far before things started getting creepy, and I wasn't even really in the nightmare where I'm at. Jesus Christ, imagine if I had gone in. Ugh, probably wouldn't have lived.
Is the nightmare room like here?
I don't know, I didn't even make it in.
Well,
If the
this
nightmare
part
realm
that you
is
did make it in.
the part that I did make it in,
Yeah. Like, okay, so you say you didn't fully go in, but like the part that you did get to see, was it like here where the temperature feels weird and you don't like it?
no,
Okay.
I really can't explain it.
Mhm.
It's like, so, okay, so you know when you're having a dream and nothing makes sense, everything is
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
You know, people are there, and then suddenly everything is just like nothing makes sense. Like everything is crazy. Um, it's like that, but more crazy. It's just pure chaos.
Mm.
And dark. Very, very, very dark. There's no moon. There's no sun. I had to leave. I went right back. I chickened out.
Like being in a cave.
I guess. But no, it doesn't feel like a cave. It feels open. Like, like being under the stars, but there's no stars.
Oh, like when we were walking here and it was really annoying?
Yeah, it's definitely cloudy out.
Mhm.
Nightmare Realm is, from what I've been told, it's kind of like the Dream Realm. It's pretty much the same thing. It's just like bad stuff is more attracted there, and the good stuff is more attracted to Mother Uthlar's realm.
Mhm.
So, I mean, really, like this, like what we're dealing with is like the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Mm.
Have you guys
Living
been?
nightmares.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, do you guys dream this kind of stuff?
Mm, I know I have, but that's because my brain took what I know of rot and then combined things that I was afraid of and then made it into one big thing. And it was really scary. But it was pretty much my brain telling me to fight the big scary thing. And my overthinking was becoming this big scary thing.
Yeah, that sounds pretty scary.
Mm.
Nothing's worse than, you're stressed, then you go to bed and then you're stressed. And then you wake up and you're stressed from the dream. I think. I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, it's weird. You think you
Part of
dream
the
in the dream realm?
yeah,
You don't really.
why not?
I don't know. I don't really dream. Kind of weird.
You figure that being in the dream realm would be like I don't know why, but I just kind of had this idea that since you were already in the dream world, it would be easier for you to sleep because then you could just bloop, right on over to what you would like to dream of.
Because I'm an elf. Apparently, we don't get to dream.
Then why do I dream?
I don't know why you dream. You dream.
Oh, for active imagination. just like they always.
Oh, maybe
You
if you
sh-
dream, maybe I'll get to dreams then.
Since you're here,
I'll have it yet.
hmm, maybe you'll dream about making that one blush harder.
Ew.
You know who?
Ew, Koi?
No, that would be weird. You don't like him like that.
Wait. You think I like somebody? Like I'm attracted to somebody?
Well,
Yeah,
you
for-
did have the most disgruntled look on your face when your face nearly hit the floor and his arms were just out as panic swept over his face.
my god. I tripped and fell on my face. I
Mhm.
didn't do it on purpose.
I know.
Oh wait, you're saying he?
No, but I'm saying he panicked because he cares.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, totally nice.
All of you guys.
Seems he's asleep.
I think you're overthinking again. That's what I think you're doing.
Probably.
Yeah. Reading into things that are happening. I just got here. Fine.
What, you never saw something that you immediately liked?
Well, of course, but it's different.
Yeah. I'm saying that he likes you. I'm not saying that he's in love with you.
Whoa. I wasn't saying that either. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Your flustered face is worth it.
Hey, stop, please. It's just.
I'll stop. You're fine. But you are gonna have to wake him up so that way he can take watch with you.
Why don't you wake him up? Why do I have to wake him up? You're awake. Wait, he's taking
Because
watch
if
with me?
because if I have to wake him up, I'm gonna use my shoe.
Why would you just immediately use his shoe?
Because that's what he expects of me.
Why don't you use something else? Mix it up. Why do you?
I
why do
tried
you-
that.
And then what happened?
Mm, called me short. He called me slow. Still kind of bitter about it.
In that case, yeah, keep using a shoe. There he. Okay, well,
I'd rather be a little petty than truly petty, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I guess I'll go wake him up after this awkward conversation. Thank you very much. Damn.
You're welcome, 10.
I get up and begrudgingly walk over to Seamus.
Mm-hmm.
And I look over to Gut. And I look over to Seamus. And I look over to Gut. And then I walk over to Gut. And I gently put my hand on his shoulder. I'm like, hey. Hey, do you want to take a... Hey.
No, don't run. What?
Roll Dex check here. Tenny to try and silence him before he might attract attention from something.
Dexterity, okay.
Because your waking poor got up again.
I literally forgot you were already on, I literally forgot. Oh
Yeah.
no. Shit.
It's fine. It's fine.
Gut will just be tired and remind you.
That's enough.
Did I make
That's
enough.
enough. You make it. The bar is 10, so you make it. You basically just slam your hand on top of his mouth.
What, what is going on? Are we being attacked? He stands up.
No, no, no. Oh
Then
shit.
why are you waking me?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot. You've already done your watch. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have woken you.
No, it's fine. I'll do remaining shift. You go sleep now.
No, is it. Has Koi done his shift yet? I can wake Koi.
No, it's Koi's next shift. If you want, I can wake him. I take off my shoe.
No, no, it's okay. I'll wake him.
Are you sure? I just have to chuck it at him.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just lay down, okay? And I just
Okay.
I just start pushing him.
Boy is going to remind her that he did first watch.
Koi, Koi is just not gonna make any noise. Just that whole creepy thing of opens his eyes, then slowly sits up, then looks to Tanny.
Hey, it's your watch, right?
It, yeah, looks to everyone else. Did you ask? Wait, has Seamus gone yet, or?
I thought it was. No, he's not after you.
All right, I'll do my watch. It's fine. I don't.
Oh.
It's fine. I'll do it. You can go and sleep.
Oh, no, this is just going to have to happen. One moment, please.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh. Wait, I need to check because last time I forgot I got an upgrade. Nope, that doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. Yes.
Oh,
What
no,
was
no,
it?
no. Does it hit Seamus?
I mean, shit. He is
It
just
does
laying
not.
in the-
It's okay.
I'm gonna look over to Tanny and then go to Seamus and nudge him a bit. Seamus, Seamus, Seamus,
Mm,
Seamus.
What?
Seamus.
What? What?
Have you taken? Tanny's asking, did you take your watch already?
No, I haven't.
You want me
Can you
to take
start
over
set up?
for you? I'm up. I can take it from here if you want.
No, it's fine. Take a rest.
Okay. Oh, looks to Tanny. Are you still on watch or what's going on here?
Yes. Sorry, I thought you hadn't taken your watch yet. Okay, bye. And I just walk her. I just like turn around really quickly and just like go back to where I was sitting, and I'm just like humiliated.
Looks to Tanny. I've taken watch for
No,
4 hours.
I left. No, I left.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Look-
gone. I am.
looks to Seamus, and then nudges him. Seamus,
What?
you know what to do. You got this, friend.
Just go to sleep already.
My guy, you know what? That's perfectly fine. Looks to Nim. Goes up to Nim. Have you slept?
No,
Go and sleep.
Now, why is your shoe over here?
I'm okay. You know
Oh.
what?
I was trying to wake you because Tenny, bless her heart, was trying to make sure that everyone had their turn on watch.
Slowly picks up Nim in
Okay.
the background. Moves her to her sleeping bag. Puts
So,
her on
like-
her sleeping bag.
So like
And
out
wait
of
for her
character, I'm like humiliated for my own character.
to hang out.
Get
You know what?
wrecked.
I've been taking emotional damage in the background. You know, it's one embarrassing moment can't be that bad.
Why are
I
you
pick up
lifting me without consent?
I put her in her sleeping bag and I
Why are
sit
you
in front
picking
of
me
her.
up? Why are you picking
Why aren't
me
you
up?
Why aren't you sleeping, Nim? How long have you been up? You've been up with me for 4 hours and also God, I think. I'm
Boy, what?
worried that you're awake with what looks to Seamus.
Go to bed, or I throw them shoe at you.
Are we really gonna do? No, until she goes to bed. Points to Nim.
Shush.
Oh, I'm gonna be rolling something now because you guys are starting to make noise.
Damn.
No. But of course, we're not going to sleep.
Off to sleep. Jesus.
You're all not going to sleep.
Oh wait, was that public? Oh shit, that wasn't meant to be public. No.
That was
Well,
public.
Hey,
Thanks.
hey, DM,
Me-
the last one you rolled was also public, by the way.
Fuck.
So don't worry about it. It happens.
Random rolls happen.
It's okay.
Koi folds his arms, closes his eyes, but you can tell he's not sleeping. He's waiting for Nim to fall asleep.
I just
You
like
can tell.
just
Oh,
I just
gutted
I
to
just
sleep.
I'm just like just ignore it. I sit down and I roll perception. With advantage, right? Yeah.
Advantage.
I'm
Yeah,
very
because
focused.
he has something. Oh, I'm gonna. Seamus wakes up. Seamus, I need to do something, but
I've been awake for a while now. Why
I
don't
need your
you go to
consent.
bed?
I need your consent before I go to bed. I'll go to bed if you let me do this one thing.
Oh my god.
I
What did you-
promise. I will go to bed.
Fine.
Just gotta trust me on this.
If you get hit with another shoe, I'm not helping you out of it.
No, it's not even about the shoe. Don't worry about it. If Nim hits me, it's fine. I'm used to it.
Do what you need to do.
All
And
right,
then go to sleep.
I pick up Seamus, put him
What?
near Tan, and then go back to sleep.
What in the hell's just? What in the world just happened?
I give you a thumbs up and pass out.
I was like, I
I
scale over twice a little bit away from her. Just not rude, just trying to give her
wait.
space, be respectful.
Wait, you just like I
Oh,
okay,
no,
so
I-
the look on my face went from like, huh? To what?
Listen, I'm just
Yeah,
a confused
no.
with you, okay?
This is interesting. Excellent.
Go to bed.
I'm right now. No, this is me out of character. In character, Chloe is out for the count.
No, yeah, sure, okay.
Ghost was not happy about Nim being a little brat.
I'm sorry. Aww, that's sweet. Anyways, enjoy your shift together, you two. I expect some good roleplay.
Tenny is sitting very intensely.
Roleplay. I'll be right back.
Oh god.
Mwah, beautiful. I'm gonna go and get something to eat. I haven't eaten all.
Ah man, the tension is you can feel it. You can cut it with a butter knife. It's radiating off Tenny, just oof.
In case you
Strong.
start like that, and get into that anime trope where you like beat red and you're pretty much sitting so much you let it cook an egg on top of your head.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Right.
Well,
Nice
don't-
night.
Yeah. I didn't say today was interesting enough for that. What happened? To be honest, I can't wait to get back to camp so I could talk to Father Teal about curing me of this disease.
Yeah. She
I mean,
kind of like relaxes a little bit. Uh, does it hurt?
not really, but it doesn't feel good either.
It looks like it hurts a lot.
To be honest, right now, I just feel just sick in the stomach. In all fairness, I do want to be strong, but I don't want to do it through unholy means like this.
It's weird, right?
Right.
I don't know why nobody believes us. That looked even more painful than what you look like now. Ugh. And she like shivers a little bit, just remembering. I'm glad you didn't see it. Only one of us are scarred. I kind of like I giggle a little bit, like I thought I told a joke. Yeah.
Yeah, forgive me for not laughing. I did find amusement, just not feeling well in the stomach.
Yeah.
So I,
Understandable. We don't have to talk. I can just sit here and do our job.
to be fair, I really wish I wish I knew the spell that Father Teal showed me when we first learned about this. Because there is a way to get rid of it, but I I have yet to learn it.
Well, I'm sure your goddess will teach you when you're ready, or when she thinks you're ready.
Yeah. It's also a matter of time. I mean, I'm not like Koi who tries to rush a god or spirit, so whatever he has, into giving him power. My my power comes from believing in my in another that she will grant me the power when she deems fit.
Mother's the same.
Though, thus, though I will say, I'm not the only one who got scarred. I mean, I'm sure you got a few from that battle as well.
I even looked. Huh. I haven't taken this
You know,
cloak off.
to be fair, the way I see it, scars tell a story. It's, each scar has a story behind how you got it.
Yeah. Kind of humiliating. Stared at a pile of goo, and then the monster snuck up on me and tried to bite my head off. Not really a story I want to think about.
I would think so, but I feel like somewhere along the line, you just look up back on it and think, and this all just be a funny story in a way.
Yeah,
Because
probably.
through time we will be getting stronger, and we'll look back at these things like, ha, that really did hurt me, didn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think we'll laugh.
Yeah. And I think your mother will be interested in hearing how your first battle went since leaving the Dream Realm.
Can I be honest? I
Or
think I don't know how to talk to my mother not in the dream realm. She never told me how. And
Well,
I didn't think it was a problem because I didn't think this would take this long.
well, I may not know much about your mother, but if I had to guess, I believe there would be two ways to talk to her. Now, to be fair, she might not answer right away, but it still would feel good in a way to try and talk. One way I can think of is probably through your dreams, since she is the ruler of the dream realm.
Right.
And the other one is the same way I talk to my goddess, through prayer. And as I
Right.
said, they may not always answer, but it feels good to talk to them now and then.
Do you know anyone who worships Mother Uthra?
Do I?
Yeah. I guess other than me. I don't really think of it as worship like you do.
Uthla is not a main goddess per se. Where there's someone who's dedicated to her, she's more seen as a minor. So everybody, sometimes give prayer to her or ask for a blessing and all that. But she's not, one that is prayed to as much as her
Right.
sister, so to speak.
Well, like I ask because I mean, do you guys pray to all the gods the same way? Or does every god you have to pray to differently?
I'm not entirely sure. I've only really stuck to one, to my one goddess. Never thought about trying to make prayers to others. But I'm sure there are many ways of making prayers or offerings to other gods and goddesses.
I guess when the job is done, she'll come get me. And then I'll tell her all about the story. It feels kind of silly to pray.
I don't see it that way.
Well, it's like if you were like, okay, if I'm here, right, and then you were back at camp, and then I just prayed, it's like you wouldn't hear it. But you're not a god, and she is a god. But like I don't think of her that way. Like, she's my mother. That's why it feels weird. You know?
I guess. I mean, you would know probably better than me. I wasn't really raised by a goddess.
Well, I don't know what it's like to be raised by not a goddess. Oh, well, I do have like a couple of memories of my birth mother, but they're I hardly think of them. I don't know. I'll figure it out, I guess.
You can always join me in God for morning prayer, because I do plan to teach him how to do it. That way he's not shouting out into the void, alerting every known creature within 5 miles.
Might as well. See any harm in it. I don't have to pray to your goddess, right? That would be weirder. She's like technically my aunt.
I mean, you feel free to pray whatever god or goddess you feel comfortable praying to.
Let's try mom.
That way, mean, everybody has their own reason for praying to whatever god they choose.
Hmm. Has your goddess ever spoken to you? I say like suddenly, just like changing the subject all of a sudden, like very curious.
A character past has a goddess ever talked to me?
Not directly in a sense, but maybe indirectly.
Like
Um,
like a sign or something.
through signs. Sometimes you might hear a whisper of wisdom being parted to you, or something of that, but not in much more direct fashion that for example, happened when Tenny arrived.
Right. Oh, well, I have to say, not not in the guess kinda, but not the way you and your mother talk. It's more subtle than that. Like I may hear the occasional whisper, but it's also done through signs and stuff. That's not my own interpretation how I see it.
Must be frustrating.
Not really.
No.
Uh,
Hmm.
in fairness, in a way, my power comes from faith. As long as I believe in her, she'll be willing to share her power with us, as well as guide and protect me through each and every day.
Well, I've met her a couple times.
Wait,
She
what?
was, yeah.
You've met Arnalda.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's amazing.
Well, she's sisters. They're sisters. So sometimes she visits. She was really nice. But I wasn't like they were like having like private tea and stuff, so she played with me a little bit and then I was like I had to leave. But
Still, kind. I'm a, I'll be honest. I'm a little jealous you actually got to saw her in person.
yeah.
I mean, to be
Feel
fair,
bad.
everybody dreams of meeting their god or goddess.
I guess. Sorry, I just think it's so weird. To me, they're like, yeah, they're gods and goddesses, but they're not. Like, they are amazing, like for sure. And I do look up to them, absolutely. But when I see you and how you talk to your goddess, I realize that I don't look up to them in the way that I thought I did, you know?
But,
Like,
but
I don't
everybody,
worship them, I guess.
like, hmm,
It's weird for me. But like,
as to say, everybody is different.
yeah. I don't know. I was little, so it wasn't like a crazy thing. No, she was just nice. She played with me, and yeah, and then I was shooed away.
That's just how parents are, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, God did technically try to wrestle his own god.
The crocodile?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, you guys worship anything.
I don't think it worships anything.
I mean,
You saw.
like. I mean, yes, it's a spirit, but it's a crocodile spirit. God,
Well,
it's a spirit.
I get. I'm not totally sure why
They're,
God
they're not as
worships.
powerful, you know.
There's, guys, I'm not totally sure why God worships her, but if I had to guess, he admired her strength.
Okay.
I mean, everybody, as I said, everybody has their own reason for worshipping.
You know, like I know everyone. Okay, so like I know the dream world is chaotic, but honestly, this is way weirder sometimes in some ways.
I mean, for us, we consider this semi-normal.
Sure, definitely. If you say
So,
so.
believe me, I believe if you somehow get all of us into the dream, we probably be thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, I know. You would. You guys are. Everything here is so stagnant. It's weird. But then at the same time, it's not. It is different. But I think where I am, it's definitely crazier. Everything is. There's a lot more shifting. I don't know. I can't explain it. You just have to come out. You just have to. You just have to come over one day. You know, have a sleepover or something.
Sound like name is very rubbing off on ya.
Oh, yeah, I guess, huh?
Yeah, yeah, that is that is true. What you say. We should visit the dream house someday.
You can't. I don't even remember how I got there. I guess you can. I mean, I got there by accident. So
I
you
mean,
could
if there's
probably get there on purpose.
maybe.
Well, next time I talk to mom, I'll ask her.
Thank you.
Whatever that is. But you can't be weird.
Trust me, I'm pretty sure I'm the least weirdest person out of this entire group.
No, but you're gonna be weird. Like when you first met me, you collapsed on your knees and you're like my lady and shit. Like you can't do that. They're gonna think it's weird. I mean, they're not gonna think it's weird, but they're like they don't. I don't think they're gonna want that. Like they're used to it here. I don't. It's weird over there. You know what I mean? Like don't do it weird. Don't do it. You can't do that.
I guess it might be what to do it in the realm, yes. But I still need to find a way to, show respect.
Yeah, I like it. Don't be like, yo, what's up? Hey, and
No,
then be
I'm
all
not.
like,
I'm not going to be coy.
yeah, no, don't be like coy.
Just do like, a polite bow.
Yeah, I think that's acceptable. Polite bow. Not too weird, but you still have the respect you want to show, right?
Aye.
I think it's I think like out of character, it's probably been like we've been probably talking for a while.
Yeah, I can imagine like the sun's probably coming up over the mountains.
Shit. Oh, okay. I guess we're done.
Huh. So it is.
You get one. You get one insult to progress this relationship.
One insult? What?
You were
Well,
asleep,
speaking of,
man. You're
not today. Speaking of weird people, I don't. It seems Nimrod quite been acting especially strange lately. Do you know what that is?
Lately, when? I don't. I
Like the
again,
fact just, like the fact Koi just can't be over next to you.
yeah, that was really weird. That was very, very weird. Yes.
And
Anyway, I'm gonna go wake people up, and just suddenly
yeah,
walk away.
okay.
sure.
And he's just
I
sitting there
can do
a
that.
bit confused.
Just like, oh my god, how dare you remember that? Um. Okay, so
I would say
gut is
Seamus is a bit
awake.
dense.
Gut is awake, and
You find everybody but
Boy has gone
Nim.
from where? Oh my god! 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 I run back and I just grab Seamus. Nim is gone.
What's going on?
Nim is gone.
Are you sure she's gone or she's just hiding?
Uh, why would she hide?
You're a bit of a troublemaker.
Inappropriate. This is not the time to be a troublemaker.
I
There's
think it's just her laugh. Can I roll a perception check to see if I can find him?
Roll me a
Well,
perception check.
We Never mind, I re-rolled. 21.
yeah.
After a while, searching around, you find inside a bush, you see Ghost laying with Nim hogged into him. And as you like pull the bush aside, you just see him staring at you. Starts showing his teeth and starts growling very, very low, as if not to disturb Nim as she's sleeping.
I slowly close the bush and back away.
Did you find her?
Ah, yes, but I would not go over to those bushes if I were you.
What? Why? And I go over to the bushes.
No, no. Mm.
And I
Roll
just
dexterity or athletics to stop her. I mean, what do you want,
and
my guy?
I yeah, are you gonna do that? Or
Are you going to try and stop
Uh,
her, or do you want her to
yeah, I'm
make
gonna try to
use
stop her.
Just let this happen.
acrobatics, dex, or athletics?
I'll do athletics.
yeah, with your new strength.
That one. She's dragging me.
You don't
Wait,
manage to grab
Let me roll it,
properly
man.
on. You just like grab out of her hand and just like slips out of your grasp as she walks over towards the bush with determination to wake up Nim for wherever she lays and sleeps.
yeah, Tenny's like annoyed that she would just hide after everything we had gone through. You know, why are you gonna worry everybody? And she just hurts the bush, ready to be like, ugh.
You pull the branch aside into the bush.
And okay, and I guess then what does Ghost do when he sees me? I'm like, Nim, wake.
You see a claw coming toward you, and you hear a low snarling growl as this claw swipes out at you. You have a chance to dodge this. Roll me a dex save.
Do I get to try to roll athletics, or shall I just be asleep?
You are asleep at this point.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
Play a tiger. Cool.
Get mauled by tiger from the get-go. Yay!
Yeah. He's just having a really hard time here. He's really gonna want to go home really soon.
Can I just be a dick and give him my inspiration?
No,
No.
I don't want it. No, I don't want it. I don't want your stupid inspiration. Oh shit.
He doesn't hit you, luckily. But you do feel like the claws, like, almost like pull at your clothes. Like it was kind of close for those to pierce through your clothing, but they didn't, luckily.
I told you not to go over to those bushes.
Okay. I'm not gonna jump back. I'm gonna roll an intimidation. See if it... Okay. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so
This is going horribly wrong, so I
like.
my
I'm just like,
James is standing there banging his knuckles.
as as I'm obviously shocked by what happened, and I'm like, fur brain. We
What's Coin Gut doing right
need
now?
to leave. So wake her up.
You
from
just
having to stay up constantly. Koi is busy sleeping. This is my This is my version of saying I'll be going now for a bit. I'll be back.
he's going for trying counter intimidation.
With advantage. Because he's pissy.
That
Of
too.
course.
I don't think he would get advantage.
Darlin, he's like twice the size of you. With
So
teeth.
I think I'm a little god.
Yeah.
What's Gut
You
doing?
got an A for effort. I can say that, okay? Let's see here.
What's Gut doing?
Not dying.
Assuming Gaka got woken up, he probably would have gone to make breakfast.
Best boy he is.
Yes, gas, indeed. The hubris.
So it's just Seamus the only one witnessing this spectacle go down.
Oh yes.
God, do you
He,
want to help me out here or something?
Well, let the counter intimidation
Yeah.
and be rolled.
you win the intimidation round
Yes.
by more than 5. So you see how he like still growls at you, looks pissed, but like lowers himself. Not necessarily in
does-
fully submission.
Getting the intense mom stare. That's what Tenny's doing.
So he doesn't wake her up. He just kind of like backs down.
He backs down.
No.
Uh.
Morning.
Morning.
Wake up.
Now, like, someone had to go piss off my buddy.
Your buddy pissed me off. And I turn around and I walk away. Stupid cat. Not here when you need him. He just freaking lays around.
Well, that happened. Remind me that would piss you off.
Do I need to remind you?
No, but feel free to do if I need.
Wow, Chad.
Oh, what's for breakfast? What are we
That's
leaving?
hubris level there. Jeez. Accusing you for not being there and doing
Ooh.
anything? Damn.
Do you want me to actually roll for making breakfast?
Yes, please.
Rightio.
Also, remember, you're cooking without a fire.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming that I'm essentially making a bunch of bunch of different mashes.
Yeah, cold stews, mashed fruit and
Mashed
vegetable,
nuts, mashed berries, that kind of thing.
Mmm.
and jerky on the side.
Yeah. Why do you have to mash
So
everything?
we have mash, and something that requires chewing. I think that it's alligator, but we'll find out.
Okay. She just has like a look of determination, like, you can do this. As if she's telling herself, you can eat this. Be fine.
You don't want to hurt Gut's feelings.
I know, but like, let me tell you,
Don't bite.
you
Don't bite hand that feeds you.
you don't sell it well.
Out of character. Gut's not trying to.
Well, I suppose we should eat and get ready for morning prayer.
Okay. Is it good? I guess it is if you rolled a 15. I'm
It's
just like,
definitely edible.
ah, it's not as bad as it looks. Good job, good.
It looks bad?
Yeah.
I'm
I mean, morning prayer?
exactly. So
I still sleep.
I'll join you for the morning prayers.
Oh, you're still asleep?
I was
Oh,
wait.
no, you're not
Koi
asleep.
gone or
Koi is running, I assume.
Yeah, Koi is doing his exercises.
Yeah. He out of character, he did actually have to run off, so
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
So
yeah. So he's exercising.
he's just doing his morning
Yeah,
routine.
yeah. Okay. So how do we do this? Just yeah.
So shall we roll religion to see how well we do?
Oh God.
I mean, it's
Def-
Jameis will be the one teaching you.
Yes, but you need to know what I'm starting with.
yeah. So we better be rolling with like.
No.
Mwah. I couldn't have asked for better.
Thank God we moved away from.
So, to put this in perspective, he basically does a more elaborate version of the abortion of a of a prayer he did last time, except now it involves interpretive dance,
God, what are you doing?
and it
And
ends with a
this
death
is.
roll.
Oh. Um.
I am praying. I am praying to my god. I'm
hmm.
imitating her ultimate attack, the arm taker.
He just slowly closes his eyes, like trying to comprehend what he just saw.
Look, this is all very interesting,
I see that
but
my
I
my
am not going to be
natural
joining
skills
morning.
are just so
Something like
great that
I'm not
it has made you
dancing
speechless.
for my mother.
something like that is more meant for a celebration.
Oh, thank God.
So if you'll come over here, I'll show you how to pray.
Sullenly walks over.
Okay. So First, we're going to get down on our knees and have your legs tucked under you. And you'll do just that.
I do that.
I'm assuming you guys are both following along.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
If we're not saying anything, assume that we're following along.
Yep. I do.
Okay.
I do what you do.
Then, we're going to put our hands together in front of us. Now, you can either do what, as long as the lights touch, you're touching. That's, well, sorry, this paint is making me lose my mind. We'll put our hands together, and you can either have your fingers intertwined or flat against each other, so long as your palms are touching.
Okay.
Then,
It's like so awkward. I'm like holding them out, elbows up. Okay.
the next, we're going to bow our heads and close our eyes, and silently in your head, you will say, you will start your, you could pray to your God. Be sure to give thanks for the day, and that may they guide you through the rest of the day. And if you have any questions or advice that you may ask for advice, or any other questions you may have, when the prayer is finished, say, "In your name, I pray, Amen." And you can say Amen out loud or in your head. And you don't need to shout it. You can just do it like in your normal voice. Say, so long as you end the prayer with Amen. You understand?
Gut seems very skeptical of this.
Trust me, God. They'll understand.
Right. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't.
Part of praying is the part of praying to your God is showing that you have faith in them. That is how worship works. It's faith.
So I close my eyes very, like, I kind of squish them a little hard. And I say my prayer, which is like, so something along, I'm thinking in my mind, Mother, if you can hear me, thank you for the opportunity to come to, yeah, sorry, the music just made me laugh. I've never done this before, and my compatriots think that I should talk to you about what's going on. Yeah. Can you? I don't know what to say. Can you just come back? Okay, thank you. In your name, I pray, Amen. And I say that out loud, like really awkwardly.
If you were to look over Seamus, he's just sitting there silently, hands together, face head down, eyes closed, not shut tightly. Just have them closed, silently praying. And then you eventually hear him quietly say, "Amen."
Tenny, you hear the word of a bird suddenly setting off, and you see a blue feather landing inside your hands as you hold them out, giving your prayer to Uthla.
Did Seamus see this?
You would have if were there to guide her in how to do so.
Well, that'd be interesting.
Kerwin, feather just fell into my hand.
Yeah, it did.
Tenny, that's not a normal feather. As you look it over, you see that it has this like rainbow effect as you like roll the feather into the sunlight.
Wait a second. Isn't just a bird feather. It's something else.
Is it?
What is it?
It
Do I know what it is?
You know what it is. It's a feather of. Give me a second here. I need to remember the name and find my note because I wrote it down.
Is it the rook?
No,
Okay.
a slumber. What? Give me a second here. I'm reading this. A slumber vole. I'm gonna text it down here.
Slumberfall. Oh, it's slumber wool. Wool book.
The last V is not pronunciated.
Ah, so slumber
Wool.
wool. Okay.
Think
I mean,
of
for me, it just look.
think about like a little bit a sparrow that's a little bit bigger than a sparrow and like completely blue, but its wings has this like oily glimmer to it. Or it's like a rainbow when it gets the right light to it. And also in complete darkness, it will shine a little bit.
So is this like a bird that I would see mostly in the dream realm?
It is a dream realm bird.
That'd be a very pretty feather. Never seen one so blue before.
I just smile and kind of hold it close to my chest. And
Feels
just
like she
nod.
answered you in her own way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look over to Gut, and what's Gut doing right now?
Gut has his eyes squinted so hard, it looks like he is doing something else, else, he's trying to, he has his face scrunched up like he's trying to let out a very, it, like very stubborn bowel movement. Um, and you swear you can hear him say, think, think.
Should we? Should we stop him or?
We should stop him. I think he's gonna burst a blood vessel or like burst a vein in his head.
Gut.
He's silent. He's still thinking.
Gut.
Good.
He goes, and done. And he then tries to stand up immediately, falls over
Oh.
because his legs fell asleep.
I feel like we both try to grab you.
Oh, you're right.
Yes. I
Don't worry, you get used to it.
Who?
Hmm?
Who gets used to what?
Get used to staying your legs for a long time.
Oh.
Trust me, my legs fell asleep the first time as well. If you want more advice, you could talk to Father Teal when we get back.
I kind of like poke your forehead to just like try to get you to smooth out your eyebrows. Maybe use more thoughts next time and less face scratch.
I was doing all the thinking I could. I think I am just going to actually go to the swamp and actually talk to my god and just tell her what I was thinking. I think that will be a better use of my time than all this thinking praying.
I mean,
She's not a very subtle creature. I mean, come on. She ripped off Koi's arm.
Well, that's because Koi deserved it.
He did, and her
It was
judgment was
supposed to be
final
yeah, it was
and
supposed to be an
merciful.
honorable fight, and he cheated.
Well,
my first nightmare in this plane.
Yeah, you're telling me, and
he's
he's like
not
holds his
none
guts,
now.
remembering what happened.
I mean, at least you tried. I guess success. We should
I
probably
think that,
pack
but
up.
I will say I'll admit I'm not the greatest teacher. So if you want better advice on how to pray to a god or a spirit, feel free to talk to Father Teo. He might give you a better insight on it.
Mm-hmm. Out of character, part of the reason why he's not being very very receptive is I keep rolling so gosh darn low on my religion checks. So to him, your method just makes no sense. But
Like,
he's trying.
he's does he like is it obvious that like she was putting a hand on your shoulder like, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it soon enough.
You're not really magical, are you, Gut?
Magic? I am very magical. Look at this. He lifts up thing. I am very strong.
That's it.
Yes, you are.
But you are strong. Yes. I was
Yes.
not asking about that. But okay. Anyway.
Look. I do not wave my hands and do all the hocus pocus like stuff. I have not been no, I have not been given the right to work with my family's lightning spoon yet. But someday my sister will judge me worthy of working with the lightning spoon, and then I will have all the magics I could ever want.
You should tell me about that spoon. Later. Not now. Later.
Okay, but it's a really good story.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
It has lightning, it has a tree, and it has a spoon. What more could you want?
Sounds like it has all the best qualities.
Exactly.
Okay. Um
So,
So what's everyone else doing? I guess we should go get some weird god flesh or something.
so at this
Clean
point,
up
we
a
need to make decision.
Yeah.
Do we want to try to move on the pond, or circle back to pond after we deal with Godflesh?
What does our fearless leader think?
I think we should have someone look at that disease that our cleric is affected with, so that way, in case, it's bad, it gets taken care of instead of it manifesting into something worse, like something that might eat his body or turning him
Okay,
into a
nope.
tea monster.
So we should
But
go
that would
home?
require us to go all the way back and have us lose several days.
We'll never be able to clean anything up if we're just constantly going back as soon as someone gets bit.
Well, I think Nim sorta does have a point in what she's saying. Well, I want to get rid of this god flesh. It also be best if we fought it at full strength, meaning getting rid of this taint. Because as I said before, I may want to be strong, but not through unholy means.
So, if it winds up being something that we can't easily get rid of, it might help us assess the risk situation should we fight these things again.
I honestly think our best move is to move forward. Going back seems like a inefficient act.
I agree, but I also don't want our cleric to lose a limb.
Rather lose a limb than fall into corruption, I would say.
This is true. I agree.
Wait, who said
Did you
that?
hear this?
Someone say that?
You did. She'll
Okay,
point
so-
at Ghost.
Did he say it that we could hear it?
Probably not.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
That's the GM's call, man.
You, all of you heard that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Everybody turns and
double
looks at
take?
Ghost like, what?
Well, we've heard
Nem?
ghost talk before.
No, we
Yeah?
haven't.
No, haven't.
No, you
Oh, I thought
haven't.
we have.
No, we haven't.
Nem,
Yeah?
why is he talking?
Because he can?
Tiger was weird.
So was that weird stuff that you guys were doing earlier, but you don't see us commenting on that out loud.
Nem, is there something not
You're
telling
calling
us?
me weird.
Like, you're
Adopted
not a
child.
tiger. Yeah, you're not a tiger.
Yes, I am.
I mean, you are now.
Is there something not telling us?
Mhm.
Do I know? Now that he's talking, do I know what he is?
You may roll me a religion with advantage. I just don't feel like hiding it anymore, since you apparently seems to be needing help.
Nat 20.
You don't feel like hiding it anymore because of what now?
You need all the help you can get.
I agree. Which is why when you weren't present, I got worried.
Also, Tenny, one off, he seems bigger than usual. And his stripes are more vibrant in color. All of his colors are more vibrant.
Hmm. So, okay, I know what he is, but I probably don't know who he is. Or maybe I do, I don't know. I rolled a
He's a
20.
guardian. If you
Yeah. Okay.
you don't know which one of them because there are a couple of them.
Right. So what are you a guardian of?
Wait, what?
Guardian.
He's a guardian.
Yep. He's been hiding it. But I bet Tenny knew. Sorry, I bet Nim knew.
Shiv just falls back and faints.
Faints?
He just, like, Cartisel just falls back in a standing position.
Oh.
Are you gonna catch him or just gonna let that happen?
I think I can try. I mean, I guess I'll roll acrobatics.
Come on, gut. Come on, Tenny. Show your inner
I mean,
soul.
I
Save the
assume you guys
man.
are, like, staying on either side of me. Like, before he falls, just... and just
This be
proceeds to start falling.
athletics or acrobatics? Because I'm not very strong. Even if I catch him, I probably wouldn't be able to hold him.
Oh no. This is going very badly.
As you grasp onto him, you slip because you lose your balance. Because you're trying, to use yourself as a wedge to basically keep him upright by catching him from the back. But you slip as you don't get your footing in the right position, so you slip underneath him as you're both falling to the ground.
Oh my god.
God, do you want to try and help stop me?
Sure. I'll try and stop.
Alright.
I'll try and grab you both because you're both falling down at this point.
Roll athletics with disadvantage then.
Cool.
Let's just hope it doesn't turn into a dog pile.
This might end up in a dog pile.
Oh dear.
14.
In this case, you would manage to barely catch both of them. Like, you feel that the sudden, like, pull of weight of both of them falling as you first grasp onto Seamus as he is falling. And then suddenly, Tenny's weight is thrown onto it, so you, like, almost loses your balance. But because you do a much better work with getting your footing and putting your weight down into your thighs, you better stand your ground and make sure that they don't. Well, they still fall, but they don't hit the ground like crash impact.
I set them back up.
But he falls on me though.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
but it's
Yeah,
a
there's
light
no,
fall,
there's
so
no,
it's not like a. It's more like a.
yeah.
It's not a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, like you don't really set us back up because he's like on top of me. There's no like graceful way to do that. Yeah. I think he
Well, there's is. You do it one at a time.
yeah, it's not really graceful.
Let's go just walk in on this.
Nick
What am
boy.
I looking at here?
You're watching them fall over each other because they're adorable.
Looks to Nim, looks
I
to
get off the
Seamus,
ground.
looks to Niv, looks to Tanny.
I turn to I turn to Seamus as I adjust my clothing that has been completely ruffled around, and I don't know if you can see my outfit on my thing there. Not much is holding it up. I'm letting you fall next time.
Totally noted.
Yeah.
He just like still that shocked
AO
expression on his
indeed.
face.
Chat AO
Nudges
indeed.
Nim and whispers to her. Hopefully, they don't fall over each other again.
Yeah, I've already noticed. So, here's the important question. Seamus.
No, I have a question. How long have you known?
Long enough.
Known what?
And for me to have been hiding it this long really says something about you.
Wait, what's going on here? I just
Priest.
woke up.
If you want a scary tiger, I have a few words for you, but I'm going to hold my tongue.
Wait,
Scary
wait,
tiger. So you should hold your tongue anyway.
wait.
Alright, that's what I'm doing.
Looks to
Better,
looks to you.
or else I will take it.
Totally noted.
You're just
When did Ghost?
you're gonna
When was
hurt,
Ghost able to
you're
talk?
gonna hurt Nim's
Wow.
friends and compatriots.
I'm going to put this to you very simply, Seamus. Personally, your well being matters. And I would like to make sure that your corruption is taken care of correctly, especially if we can't deal with it here in the field. However, I do agree. If you have the wherewithal to endure, we should go back to the lake, empty it to the best of our ability, fill it, destroy it, do whatever we can to get rid of the problem. But I'm going to warn you now, if we're going in there, I suspect more of those creatures are going to show up, just like they did in the middle of the night.
So no one's gonna tell me that Ghost can talk. When have
Oh,
I
Ghost
been
can
doing?
talk. Ghost has always been able to talk.
I just woke up.
It's okay.
Oh, as long as None says it's okay. Shrugs.
I am too
This is
old, too tired to care for much right now. But I have
That's why
promised to help you out.
Oh, thank you so much, Ghost.
Hmm.
I think we
it's
should
trying to
keep this.
streamline it.
Guys, I think we should keep this a secret still from the elder. Let's say have a heart attack.
honestly,
It's better
yeah,
if you. It's
probably.
better if they just treat him like a normal tiger. It's not it's so that it's not that it's too much opposing as some people have shown that they do not like the attention of being idolized.
Don't see the purpose of it.
Some people want to believe in something that will help them go through the day. Some people don't. Some people just. It's really just that. If you can believe in something when you don't have the energy to do it or you don't have the strength to do it, it somehow lessens the burden of life. Hence, a lot of people idolize something so they can get the strength to do what they have to do or what they can.
Mm.
You know, for a brute that makes a lot of silly decisions, have a lot of strange words of wisdom. You're an enigma.
From the mouths of children.
I do not know what you guys are talking about. It's just a hunch, I guess. Shrugs.
I guess the
I-
decision is Seamus's. Where are we going?
Because ultimately, you're the one that's tainted right now. And you're the one that's going to have to deal with the consequences.
Just as I got
I'm all
that.
for pushing forward. Just please also understand consequences.
I will take him out if he becomes a problem.
And I will be happy to help and burn the body.
And that goes for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
I dare not to think what a humanoid would become if tainted too much. It's hard
I
enough with
did.
all the animals. But one of you, I am frightened by the thought of it.
And
Yeah, that frightens.
anything. Go on.
Not a, I was just gonna say it frightens me as well. Many of us have most humanoids that are known to overcome and adapt to certain challenges, and they would have be affected as taints. They would have that same knowledge as well.
So what's it gonna be?
I guess I want to try to get rid. I guess best best thing to do is get rid of the source as fast as we can.
That might even clear out your infection, as it is originating from there. But we never know.
Mhm.
And to
Dep-
be fair, I'm not the only one who's infected. I just got too much of it, and this happened.
I know.
Mhm.
You smell it all of it.
That begs the question. Ghost, did you see the fight?
I did.
Or were you not there? Okay.
Who do you think was keeping you safe from being overrun by the smaller
Yeah,
ones?
I am not I'm not despite I'm not going against your word or saying that you didn't help or anything. I was just asking because it would actually make sense that you would know what happens and why he's getting like this. I do appreciate all the work you do. I don't I don't think anyone's gonna say it, or I don't think you really care if they do. But yeah, your whatever you do for us really does come in handy.
I like the appreciation for what I do, but I don't like people who chooses flattery.
I don't choose to flatter. I don't choose to flatter others. I just choose to acknowledge work. No one flatters me. No one acknowledges my work when it comes to the village. So it's always nice for others to know. Give me a
But is this
Right.
what I assume you will then do? You'll go to the lake and purge it, or will you go to the swamp and see if you can find a godling's flesh
I
before
do feel
it's.
that getting the godling's flesh would be the best course of action. I don't think that the lake is going to solve the problem. But we are
another
closer to the lake, so we could just might as well squash it now.
another thing. What would happen? What are we going? How are we gonna destroy it?
Can I roll religion to see if I have any insight on that, seeing as where I came from?
Sure. Your mother might have taught you a thing or two.
No idea. Didn't teach me that.
Or you don't remember, or you weren't paying much attention.
This
Or
is
it was something
boring.
to
Mom,
Tammy?
I want to learn how to purge creatures of the nightmare realm, not all this theological stuff, Mom.
I don't want to do theory. I want to do practical.
I rolled nature to find a way.
Sure, but with
Hmm.
disadvantage because it's not a major field, so to speak, of nature. This is more of magical
That's
nature. Or religion
ew.
even.
Okay, I want to.
I do
Can I
have
also roll?
Arcana.
Then you can roll Arcana.
Hmm.
Okay, normal or disadvantage still?
Normal if you use Arcana.
Okay. Nope. But I do have inspiration if you want me to use it.
No.
No, don't use it. You for a moment
Hey,
are
hey, yeah.
sure you need to use magical fire to solve this problem because it solved everything so far, so try and set the water on fire to purge it.
Oh
Sounds
no,
like
I
a
already
great
made
idea.
that joke.
That joke was made long ago. Can can I, in my infinite knowledge of unknown origins, try and roll with disadvantage to see if I would know?
It wouldn't be in your field of expertise, so I'm not even sure you would have heard about it.
No, I mean, like, that's why I said, could I potentially, in my field of unknown knowledge, because Koi does not remember anything from the past.
Sure, roll me disadvantage.
Yeah, sure. Give me a moment.
If he gets in that 20, I swear.
I'm gonna
Same.
laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Okay, guys,
Nat
come
20,
on, don't,
nat 20, nat 20.
Success.
please, guys, please
Success.
don't put so much pressure on me. I'm really shy now. Now I actually have to do good. Damn, I got an 8.
Tani, can you? Sure, we can take a small bathroom break, but I'd like to give a statement that we're like have to round off in like 10 to 20 minutes time because I also need to get some lunch before I have to get going, so to speak.
Understand.
Wait, what? What if we just do this thing now and then end it because I also have to go and I won't be back. I have to go again. I won't be back in time, so.
I would say we'll have a quick bathroom break. Sorry about this. Had a small bathroom break so everybody can get a little bit of water, a little bit of everything they might need. We'll be right back after this.
Beat this. Gotcha. Beat him to it. Anyways, I will catch y'all later because I don't think I'll be back when the break is.
That
Hmm.
is fair.
I
Yeah,
honestly think, guys, we just need a. So we already came up with several ideas on how to deal with the swamp, with the pond. We can use create destroy
Yep.
water,
Yep.
um, and or we could try purifying it with the the purification cantrip.
Yeah.
Um,
If
I
purification
I'm
cantrip. There,
yeah,
what?
yeah, the purification cantrip where it's removing the purified food and water or
yep,
food and drink. So
yep.
I'm under the
I
impression that
mean,
if we try one of these two avenues or even both, that it would benefit us greatly. And
I
let's
know
give
it'd
it a
be
shot.
purified food and drink one, but purification cantrip? Where's that
Oh,
at?
hold up, hold up.
I thought it was a
So
cantrip.
it's not a cantrip. It was a term that he used to describe purify food and drink. You're
Yeah, I
fine.
had that.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
prepared.
yeah.
Yep.
Then let's give that a shot. See what we could do. Worst case scenario, we bury it.
The thing is, I do have prepared create or destroy water as well as purify food and drink.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I said. I feel a lot more comfortable trying to punch this with those two options. And then worst case scenario, we bury it because we can't burn it.
Yes.
Ah, man, I should have prepared Shield of Faith instead of either Bane or Bless.
Fine.
That would have been good for
Those
battle.
have their own perks as well.
Oh yeah. Bless gives you a +4 advantage, and Bane can also give you that same advantage as well by giving the enemy a negative D4 roll.
Ironically, I will have magical powers next level.
That's right, you're a fighter, so you get your fighting style next.
Yes.
I think so.
But at the moment, no, I have no magical powers.
You thought I
I'm
was
going
trying
to.
to. Huh?
I'll be able to give people runes.
And thus we can create written language!
Yep.
Well, that's what we were hoping for because I was hoping to try to construct an
Welcome back.
alphabet. Welcome back.
And your
And from there, we would be able to preserve ideas, share knowledge, and work from there.
and your bees will help us
And
create
be
it.
one step closer, just one more step closer to books, to wizarddom, to monkdom, to barddom.
So,
Mm-hmm.
as well as Artificer, I still think.
Hmm?
As well as Artificer.
Oh, yes, especially Artificer. But Artificer feels a little bit more out of reach without wizardry.
Well, we need wizardry as well as metal,
Which
aka
I
Oh,
will
yes.
have metallurgy.
Mm-hmm.
I just um, it comes with the smithing craft skill,
That's good.
so we would just need metal at that point.
Mm-hmm.
because I think Koi is technically working on, like, trying to get better weaponry. So he
Well,
might be able
yeah,
to
That
give
is
us that
true.
skill.
and I'll be able to definitely help him with that. It's just we also just need access to metals.
Then I'm figuring out how
Right
to
now we don't
create,
have it.
like, how to get flames hot enough to melt iron. That would be a hurdle to get.
Not really. Um, the only reason why it won't is because of the flame room.
Mm.
Can your can the flamer make flames hot enough to melt iron?
It can. I could hit. Uh, I could hit a bar of metal. Several times. With approximately
I'm talking
two,
about
four,
raw
six,
iron,
eight.
like raw
Yeah,
iron ore.
Dude, I'll be able to hit it with more than enough heat to melt. Oh, over the course of several turns. Not, and that being said, you can also do that with clay. You can
Lighter,
make
stronger.
the you can make a basic kiln with clay.
Yeah, I've seen videos on it.
That's how you make a wood steel.
Hmm.
So yeah, we'll definitely be able to generate the heat required between the runes that I'd be able to do and the just general uh heating tech. But frankly, I'm not worried about that until we have access to metal.
Right, which I don't think we'll be able to get till we discover a cave either on this island or outside of our island.
Well, actually, we technically already do have some access to iron, but in very small amounts. Um, because the swamp is most likely going to have some peat moss. And if it does have some peat moss, um, that has a high enough iron content that you can make iron weapons out of it.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's you can look up Viking um
Bog iron.
uh, mhm,
It wasn't the
Viking
best
bog
iron, but
iron.
it did the job pretty well.
Considering that we would have no considering that we have no other source, yes, it's perfect.
Technically, the Vikings also add bones to to swords to make them stronger, which technically was true because it added carbon, which does turn to steel.
Well, the what they would one of the cool things that they used to do is they would take the bones of their ancestors and add it in to make a very basic steel, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And that is how we get ancestral weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, come again. Pepper was talking to me, so I didn't hear the last part.
Ancestral weapons.
Yes, how
Talking
to
about.
get them?
Mm-hmm.
You
Bones of the
would,
dead.
yeah.
We do a flip.
We take a lich, we make them into the sword. We have a good time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why would you take Sprig and turn him into a weapon? That's just mean.
First off, it wouldn't be Sprig. It would be Eager. We both know this. I don't want to hear it. And
Why
Sprig
not
is a
both?
sweetheart. No, because Sprig is a sweetheart. We all know he's going to be fine.
Are you sure about that?
I'm praying, okay? I'm allowed to have my Delulu. And if he is a weapon, then I would like to keep him for myself, thanks. So that way I could leave him on the altar of my mother and call it a day. Because let's face it, if anyone else were to wield him as a weapon, she might get pissed.
Guys, I'm fully convinced Nim is about to become an archer at some point.
Yeah.
Well, I
Because
was hoping to come with something a little bit more scarier than that, but sure.
she's going to become a swarm druid Pokemon trainer.
No, worse than that.
I was hoping it becomes something a little bit scarier than that.
A swarm druid Pokemon trainer isn't scary.
Oh, it's scary.
It is scary, but there is scarier things.
Lies and slander.
I'm waiting for an example.
You don't like being worshipped. You guys could just do what you need to do.
How long is this break?
Well,
Oh, it should be done by now. We're
It's
just buying
this
time,
stuff.
making sure people are alive.
Yeah. Everyone is back. Koi had to bounce.
I know, but we will like have 5 minutes or so before I have to get going because I need to have get dressed for the formal event I'm having to go to. I don't want to.
Mhm.
So, basically, we're gonna go get some flesh.
You're going for the
Woo!
bog. Good. I was starting to get bored with these small critters.
Yeah, it's time for us to put up or shut up at this point.
Do you think Lumos would be upset if I tried to convince him to let all these goofballs sit on his back?
Huh? The moth?
I think he.
Yeah.
I think
We
he
would get
would
there
be
faster.
okay with it, to be honest, but
The rock
We
would
would
be
have to
better.
wait all night. And we could just walk there in the
are you
meantime.
sure you want to include that upstart of a bird?
No, especially with how they looked at you. No, I'm horribly biased. They don't give me cuddles when I'm trying to sleep. So, Sleepy Time Junction on Lumos?
Maybe, if you can stay awake.
I know I can. The rest of these goofballs, not so much.
You haven't been breathing in his dust, so to speak, in that quantity if you're on him and he's flying.
Not gonna ride
Hmm,
a giant dream
Don't
moth.
die, please. Not on stream, that would be bad.
Death comes to us all.
I'm not on duty right now. Hmm.
But as you prepare for your extended trek towards the swamp area to the southwest, and as you walk through the day, through the forested area, staying out of sight and out of mind of those corrupted creatures, as Ghost guides you through the territory. And as you set up camp for the night, do you call out into the night for your flying buggy friend?
I would like to get fast travel via Moth, but I don't think I have the means to make sure that everyone would be prevented from getting comatose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably
I've
And
heard.
the
not.
exalted one already cried about not wanting to be on the Moth.
It's a
It's
giant
like, nope.
bug. Oh no!
Well, it's
No,
not
it's not because
cried
it's a
as in
giant
like
bug.
eel
It's
bug. It's,
because
yeah.
we're all gonna fall asleep.
Well, you will.
I don't know that.
I
Aren't
don't
you
think
an
you
elf?
will. Yeah. I don't think you will. The rest of them, the Humies, totally.
Yeah, but like, I don't think this is a like. Isn't really something we should experiment with before we go into possibly a really
Yeah,
big battle. You know?
I tend to agree with that point.
Just an option.
Oh no, it's a great option, and especially if we're going back, I think it would be a great option.
Oh
See,
yeah.
that
Especially,
makes sense.
especially if we are horribly mutated.
Jared?
See, when you say mutated, I'm beginning to wonder how many extra limbs are we talking about here?
Just 4.
Oh, you can actually gain extra limbs. Just saying.
Exactly.
Can or can't?
What?
Can.
Can.
Okay. I need
I
2
don't know,
more
Perry.
arcs.
I'm quite literally going to say it like this. I have a roll table from 1 to 1,000.
So
In it?
I just want to be 100% and open. And I believe that you told us to let you know when we had 10 taint.
Yeah.
I told you this is the day of, but we all got distracted but with Seamus, and I wanted to make sure I told you about this before we got into a major battle. I do have 10 taint.
Oh God.
I just want to be I don't want to be accused of cheating.
And I had 20.
That's why we all got distracted by yours.
Oh boy. Tintained. Here we
Mhm.
go. I need to roll. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Am I getting mutated again?
No?
It
I
just
don't
was
think I
delayed because
got
Oh.
This is for
taint.
gut. This is for gut.
yeah.
First, I'm gonna roll.
And then Gut suddenly loses all of his strength.
No!
Oh dear.
Why you
Oh
gotta
dear.
put that evil on him, Ricky Bobby?
Okay.
Could you put that evil on me, Ricky Bob?
It's because
Ugh.
at 10, there's a chance for you to get a mutation. At 20, you do get a mutation.
Oh, okay.
So you do get a mutation. Oh, let's see here. What do you get?
Suddenly, Gut becomes charming. his charisma,
Hello.
his charisma goes to 18.
No, that's not how it works, buddy. Some of them do have some positive, but most of them are bad.
Oh yeah, I imagine so. Tis
I
a
just
joke.
wanted 2 extra limbs. Son of a biscuit.
I think that's
Too
almost the
close
same
to
number I
pi.
got.
Oh,
It's
that's
almost the same number
I
I got.
really want it to be a 3.14 now.
Pretty close. I wouldn't say it was the same.
It's not the
I
same.
think
It's
more like
close
380.
because
I
you
was
had
hoping
I think
for
more like
pi.
320.
383.
No, you had 321.
Ah.
Let's see here.
Brings
Are we
out
role
his
playing this?
Rolodex.
Oh no. I don't like that. I don't like that
Drake
laugh.
drops.
No, no, even better. Your charisma, wisdom, and intelligence drop by 1, and you get a +2 to your con and a +2 to your strength.
Fantastic.
Okay, so we didn't. So everything that happened was because of uh your
Slow
mutation.
transformation.
That's why you can't pray.
Oh god, that was funny to you to roll the grunt mutation or
Also,
the brute.
you're on Seamus's character sheet.
Is he
I
adding
know.
mine?
No, I'm not adding
No.
to yours. It was because I was double checking some of the numbers and whatnot.
Okay.
What are the taint levels for everyone else?
I'm at 8.
Danger
really
I believe
zone.
well,
I got really lucky, considering how badly I got hurt.
Honestly, I'm not surprised as I got to 10 with how many hits I took.
Yeah, you were lucky that I rolled so effing low every damn time. It was just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh
Well,
my.
actually, I resisted most of it.
Yeah.
Uh, when you hit me, we rolled 2 5s.
Yeah, it was just like straight up 10, just like lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have
If-
pack holder stuff. I have the notes about the eggs and stuff. But I do not have any notes about Taint.
Because you left before it all happened.
Oh,
You were in a tree.
Yeah, you never
You
you
didn't-
never got hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
you never got bit, so.
what about Koi?
Koi. I
Koi
think
thinks
Koi
either at
actually.
6 or Koi is rather high, but he's not at 10, I believe.
Okay,
No.
At least
so I'm
I
gonna
checked.
put 6 question mark for my notes.
But no, you didn't get hit at all. So there's
Well,
no
no,
taint for you.
she's saying for Koi. In her
Oh.
notes.
Yeah, because I'm taking notes, tracking to make sure that hey, this is something to keep aware of and all that jazz.
Okay.
To be fair, I should have just taken the attacks of opportunity and moved.
Well, then you might be at 25. So 20. All right, so rounding off, making sure that we have all this stuff taken care of. We're going to be going to the bog, trying to find the Godflesh, destroying it, trying to bring this all to an end.
Yeah. Trying to go for broke.
Go for broke, indeed.
And hope that getting rid of the tainted material either purifies us or makes it easier to purify. Part of the reason why I was kind of resistant of us just going back is because last time Koi got looked at for his level of taint, they weren't able to help him at all.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm like, I'm not sure they can do anything. So we would just be wasting a week just
Yep.
so.
But
That's part
that's
of the reason.
also part of the reason why Nim wanted Chivas to make the informed decision of, hey, you're pretty buggered. Do you want to go back or do you want to push forward? I'm all for pushing forward, but please realize you might lose something if you don't get it looked at. And you need to make an informed decision on if you want to press forward instead of just boldly going where no dork has gone before because you think it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think
do you want me to apply the -1 to my charisma and intelligence, or did you want to do that?
You can do it. I'll be watching.
Okay, I just didn't want to cause an issue because I'm paranoid about that. Ironically, it only really affects my charisma. Everything else was at even numbers.
Hmm.
Well, except for our intelligence, which was at 11.
You got the
But now
brood mutation.
Mm-hmm.
Wisdom, int, and charisma drops by 1 point and gets added to strength and com by a +2 and a +1, respectively.
Oh, +2. My apologies. 15 drops to 14, and 18 goes up to 20. I'm
You're
now
not.
even thicker like bull.
You're stronger than me.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
Are we both strong?
he's starting to get
Yeah.
dumber as a door knob.
Well,
Weird how
I'm still
Kenny
at
didn't
10.
notice Not a good
But
I'm pretty sure 10's like average intelligence.
but guys, sadly, I think this is where we'll be running off today. Because the clock is starting to get a lot, and I need to, get ready because
Oh
I
yeah,
have
you
an
have stuff you
anniversary
need to do.
to go to for my fiance's grandparents. But again, thank you, dear viewers, for today. I appreciate that you have shown up, followed, watched, and listened to the crazy stories and adventures we are going on. I hope to see you again tomorrow, where we will be playing with the first team. And I hope to see you again in the future, and may you have a good day, evening, and morning wherever you are on this beautiful green earth we are living on. Till next time, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye now.
Have a glorious week.